Good morning. My name is Scott Giannotti, and I am known as the hemp coach in the cannabis industry. I have run three companies. I'm the founder of the Cannabis and Hemp Association based in New York City. We're a trade association for the cannabis and hemp industries. And also I am the CEO of Agricultural Evolution International. We distribute all different sorts of products and services that are related to the cannabis and hemp industry. And the third company is called Disruptive Discussions. We are an educational company that does workshops that help people learn deep information and knowledge into the cannabis industry that go beyond the very basic. Today, I'd like to welcome you to the MedCann.Biz conference at the Wyndham in Rio Mar on 12/6 and 12/7 Thursday and Friday. And I would personally like to welcome you to come to my conference at 3 p.m. on Thursday. My social media, if you'd like to get in touch with me after this talk, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Cannabis and Hemp. That's at Cannabis and Hemp. And if you'd like to follow us on Facebook, just look up Cannabis and Hemp Association, or you can find us at cann.biz and Hemp. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the three main trending issues in the United States around hemp. And I'm going to make sure to leave 5 minutes at the end so that we can discuss any questions and comments that you might have. And as a reminder, at 4 p.m. today, we're going to be talking specifically about how hemp legalization in the United States is going to impact you right here in Puerto Rico. But before I begin, I'd like to give you some context. Hemp and marijuana, there's a lot of confusion. The most important thing and the simplest way I can tell you the difference between hemp and marijuana is that any part of the plant that has less than 0.3% THC is considered hemp. So that means any industrial product that you can make with hemp, whether it's rope, paper, hemp seed, hemp oil, hemp flour, and many, many, many other products, over 50,000 of them, as long as there's less than 0.3% THC, the law considers that hemp. And that also includes, in the United States, as of 2019, any non-psychoactive cannabinoid, and the most popular one being CBD right now. All those nutraceutical products are going to all fall under hemp. Any product that has even a little bit of THC, above 0.3% THC, not to be confused with 3% THC or 33% THC, it's 0.3% THC, the law considers marijuana or cannabis. So we're going to be talking more about hemp versus medical marijuana specifically at the PR MedCann.Biz conference at 3 p.m. on Thursday. I'm going to be giving you the real thorough breakdown. But that's just the basic context of hemp versus marijuana. Most people don't think of hemp as something that you consume, only that's something you build a product out of. But we're going to be, right now what's trending in the US is the nutraceutical portion, the consumptive cannabinoids that don't have THC over 0.3%. So to start my talk, what I'd like to do is talk about the three main trending issues on hemp in the USA. The number one, hands down, most important issue that is trending in the USA is the explosive growth of hemp-derived natural products in the USA, which has been trending in a very fast ascension over the last 4 years, since 2014, when the federal government of the United States allowed states to start their own trial program in the United States. It launched the CBD industry, or what's better known as the hemp-derived product industry. This industry is trending to be over $1 billion a year segment within hemp, in 2019, and it's going to continue to grow because of the second point that we want to make on the trending issues, which is the legalization of hemp in the United States is definitely going to happen by the end of January 2019. The federal government in the United States is going to be passing the 2018 Farm Bill before the end of January 2019, and in that Farm Bill are provisions that will legalize the entire hemp industry, allowing the interstate commerce of all hemp-based products. So farms are going to be opening up all over the United States, and there's going to be a massive amount of hemp cannabis being grown in the United States. And the most important trend that's been happening since 2014 is the growth of the hemp-derived product industry, natural products, which compete with medical marijuana, they compete with opioids, they compete with over-the-counter drugs in different areas. Most commonly are anxiety, most commonly is pain reduction, specifically for nerve pain or any sort of chronic pain, as well as gastrointestinal issues such as irritable bowel disorder, Crohn's disease, and also many dermatological skin conditions like eczema, rashes, psoriasis. Hemp-based products which contain high levels of CBD are selling as the fastest growing segment in the cannabis industry. The third one is going to be hemp's role and the cannabinoid, non-psychoactive cannabinoid role in substance abuse prevention and harm reduction. In the United States, many people are trending away from nicotine, trending away from alcohol, trending away from opioid abuse, and even trending away from marijuana because of the relief that they're receiving from hemp-derived products and CBD. Most importantly, we have a lot of people who would even be surprised that people would move from marijuana to hemp, but hemp has given people the opportunity to use cannabis without the fear of failing a drug test or putting their job in jeopardy if they have a type of a job that doesn't allow them to consume THC from marijuana. So those are the three main trending issues. I want to leave some time for us to answer some questions and comments. Please do leave some comments. We really do need the feedback so that we can help educate the local community. And tune in again at 4 p.m. We're going to discuss how hemp legalization in the U.S. is going to impact Puerto Rico. And don't forget to visit us at the conference Thursday and Friday, the 6th and 7th. And my speech is going to be at 3 p.m. I hope to see everybody there. So now I'd like to open it up to any questions and comments. Thank you.
Who should be interested in the hemp business?
I think anybody who is interested in starting their own small business that doesn't have $1 million to go into the medical cannabis business or in the future the recreational cannabis business, or somebody who wants to give people natural alternatives for addictive pharmaceutical opioid drugs should consider getting into the hemp business. Anybody who's interested in natural health and wellness should want to get into the hemp business. I think those would be the first people I would recommend.
Can you explain what the association is doing right now?
Yeah, what the Cannabis and Hemp Association has two primary objectives. The first objective is to bring the cannabis and hemp industry together because we see that they compete against one another, and as a result, there's a lot of negative marketing from marijuana companies against hemp and a lot of lies by marijuana companies against hemp. And the same thing is happening from the hemp industry against marijuana. what we want to do is we want to try to help these companies create a common ground and help them work together instead of against each other. And the second thing that we're looking to do as the association is to bring the global cannabis community together so that people all over the world can share information, knowledge, experiences, and ideas all related to cannabis so that we can develop a rapidly growing industry and make cannabis cool again.
The U.S. plans to be the principal exporter of hemp. Do you know the plans for the U.S.?
I don't know that the U.S. is planning to be a major exporter of hemp because the law hasn't passed, all the details haven't passed, and the regulations have yet to be written. So once the regulations are written, which should be sometime, I would imagine, by June of 2019, we would revisit this, and I would love for everyone to request to PR MedCann.Biz to bring me back so that we can do a workshop and I can really educate you guys once all the latest information is available within the next 6 months.
What can people do to reach you, Scott?
The best way to reach me is either by email, scott@cannabisandhemp.org, or Instagram @cannabisandhemp. Thank you so much for having me. And don't forget, at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be back talking specifically about how hemp legalization in the United States will impact Puerto Rico. Bye.